Boom, 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 boom. Traders, yes. Welcome. All right, tell me, am I your trader for life? Tell me below. I want to see it. I want to see the comments. All right, pat me on the back here. I deserve it. I'm your trader for life, or at least I want to be. We take a specific technical, powerful technical concept and do a deep dive into that concept. These are technical concepts that I've been using for the last 30 plus years in my trading career. These are some of the concepts that form the bedrock of all of my trading decisions throughout the day, throughout the weeks. And as I've always told you, every single tactic, every single technique, every single concept that I will teach you, share with you, is universally applicable across all markets. So even though I will predominantly focus on the equity market, these concepts are applicable across all markets. Number two, these concepts are applicable across all time frames. So even though I might focus on one specific time frame, just to use that time frame for the basis of teaching you, for the purpose of teaching you, it doesn't matter what time frame on a chart you're focused on. These concepts are universal across all markets, across all time frame. Take a look at my play. You see that? I'm already up $1,700 in the Apple short here, but I don't want to hold on to this very much here. It's too powerful for me to expect a whole lot here. One more left, boom, out. So so basically, guys, what I did here was when this was moving up, I just had orders for short right into the 200. As I was telling you, here's your resistance. All right, that's your resistance zone. Okay. I was telling you, watch this area here. I want to see how it performs. And so I just put orders in now. Now, I know a lot of you aren't ready for placing advanced orders. So those who aren't ready for that, you're going to short you can potentially short the elimination of a portion of the green. Okay, that's still dropping. Maybe I got out a little too early here. But the playing off these support, nice, JR took the apple as well. Nice, nice, guys. Boom. Apple. Love it. So JR, did you play that the same way I did? Did you have the orders up there and let Apple move into your short orders? Did you do it like that? Beautiful. I teach my traders so well. I love it. I love it. All right. But wow, I got out early. I was not expecting a drop like this, because normally when you get a powerful bar like that, guys, normally when you get a powerful bar like that, the drop doesn't drop very far. But in this case, wow. So guys, what I'll look for, if Apple bounces back up into this redness, you see the power red bar, I'm going to look to short Apple again. All right. So if we were to bounce back up into this area, I might, depending upon how it bounced, I might look to short again or another drop to the downside. So we'll see how that happens. But guys, what about the UAL? What did that do here? Let's see. I had to leave it. Okay, so we never broke above the high of bar one, so no buy. That would have been a buy. But if I do it with a different color here, this would have been a buy above the high, but no buy. Now, you can potentially look for a possible buy on the pullback. Remember, this is your yesterday's or the prior day's price data. That will often serve as some form of support. And as you can see, we come right down, boing, and start bouncing back up off of that support. All right. Let's check a few other things here. What's the BA doing? The BA snapped back to the upside here. Again, we still have this resistance zone here. And you don't want to take a look at Twitter. What's Twitter doing today? Little tricky here. Twitter is stuck in the trap zone. So here's your 200. Here's yesterday's or the prior day's data, and we're in between the ceiling and the floor. So you want to be careful with plays in the trap zone. The best plays are outside of the trap zone. The best plays are here and there. All right? It's the best plays. AMD. Someone's asking about AMD here. All right, so look, there's two ways to play this. Now, so we're here, we're under what we call the fabulous four, right? You guys know that. I teach you the fabulous four. Now, you see these lows? If we break to a new low, it's a short. You're going to bet to the downside. But if we take out this red bar very powerfully, it's a potential long with the idea that it can go back toward the resistance. But it really depends on how this red bar is taken out. If it's taken out powerfully, it's a buy. And what do I mean by that? If it creeps up there like this, boom, 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 that's not taking it out powerfully. I mean, boom, like one solid, powerful bar, that would be a buy. But it looks like it's weakening here, and the break below the low would be a short. All right? If you want to try that, I like it. I like it. I like it. All right? And you could listen, you could keep you can keep your possible loss on the play tight. So there's 3 stop options on this play. All right? The ultimate stop is if you break above this red bar, then you would just exit the trade and take your loss and move on. It's part of trading. Guys, losses are part of trading. You're going to have losses. You will never be able to eliminate them. The thing is that you want to lose correctly. This would be a correct loss. If that's a little too uncomfortable for you, you can drop it to this tail. That saves you a little bit more. All right? But if you really wanted a super tight stop, you drop it. If you were to short here, you drop it right above the bar's high. Now, this is not ideal because nothing's really still wrong with that. You're really wrong up here. But there might be a scenario where you need to keep the loss really tight. All right? All right. So that's the AMD. What else are you guys doing? Irene's playing C. All right. Beautiful, beautiful move off the open this morning. I love this. Irene, did you get in above bar 1? All right, cool. Irene, how did you play the C this morning? Did you play above the green, above the high of the first bar? How did you play it? 6606? All right, cool. 6606. So you got in above the high. All right, I'm assuming you're protecting yourself below the low. You're not going to lose more than 1 bar. Okay. Did you take some profits on this move to the upside? Beautiful. So did you go in with 2 lots and take off 1 lot? That's a perfect profit take there. Very proud of you, Irene. Beautiful. All right. So did you take it all off there, or did you take part of your trade off on the profit taking move up there? Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an aristocrat here. Irene's playing like a pro. All right, so Irene, you took, how many lots did you take on the C here? How many lots? You took one lot. You added here on the hidden RBI. Irene, that's very, if that's what you did, that's very fancy. Very fancy. I love it. Boom. And then profit take here. But how much did you profit take though? All right, so you went in 2 lots, added 1 lot. How many stop under bar 1, and what profit take here? But how many profit take? You're probably in the trade and I'm asking you questions and you're typing at the same time, right? But I love it. Guys, I want you to understand, especially those of you who are new, traders, if it's not a scalp trade, right, which is what I did with Apple today, all right, if it's not a scalp trade, you want to try to add to the play if you're playing the play to be more than a scalp trade, all right? So what you're really trying to get is that. So you want to buy, add somewhere, take profits, and then let the stock fall back. So see, this is what Irene did. She bought, added, 2, 1, stop. So 2, 1, stop. Okay. Profit take. Let the stock pull back on you. Let the stock pull back, and then hope for the secondary move. And that's exactly what C seems to be doing right now. But the key, guys, here is that once you take the profits, so once you take some profits, you move your stop to break even so that on the rest, you can't lose money. You'll gain this profit, but you'll break even on the remainder of your position. All right? Does that make sense? So what you can do, guys, look, here's what you assume. You assume that you buy 2 lots, stop, add 1, and then you take 1 or 2, whichever one you want to take. So in your mind, if you take 2, you have this 1 left. So then you would move your break even to the 1. You understand? So see, what we're always after is that. That's what we're always after. That's called the whale. All right? So here's the formula again. You buy, you add, you take, your stop is here. Once you take, you move your stop to break even. All right? And then you let the stock pull back on you. This is your stop that's protecting you. And then you want this move to occur. But sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. That's why the stop is moved here. So in the case that it doesn't and you get stopped out, the remaining is a 0 play, but you still have the winning portion of the play. All right? And so out of 10 plays, maybe you get 7 that go and 3 that don't go. All right. So what I mean by that is this one looks like it's going. So that's going to be one of these. But if it fails and stops you out at break even, that's going to be one of these. And it just becomes a numbers game after that. All right. But great play. I like it. All right. So what you also want to do is if this pullback is healthy, you want to do what Irene just did here. All right. She says you want to add. So you want, here's the formula: buy, add, profit take, stop, move stop to break even, and then new high profit take. Boom. So up here, Irene will take profits, right? And that's that formula. It's the same formula over and over again, guys. Look, boom, boom, buy, add, profit take, stop, move stop to break even, add, profit take. Does that make sense? That's beautiful, right? That makes sense? You guys got it? Whale complete. Great job, Irene. Great job. I love it. I love it. I love it. Beautiful. Now, let's go to the next thing. Now, you see how C has come up back toward the high. And remember, we moved our stop from here to break even. Well, now Irene needs to move the stop to the pivot. So once you move back toward the high, you raise your stop now. So now you're going to get stopped out with a profit. But we're hoping you don't have to use that. And we're hoping that you can take profits up there in new high territory. Now, Irene, is your order already there, right under 67 to take profits? It should be right there. And you should get it there. You should get it there right under 67. All right. All right. And guys, you use those hotkeys. Get your orders in the market in advance. That's what JR and I did with Apple today, getting the orders up near the ceiling. Oh my God, this bad drawing. Getting the orders up in the ceiling area before it gets there. Boom. Right? Same thing taking profits. If you were buying Apple here, you want to have your sell orders up there near the ceiling before the stock gets there. Boom, 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 out. Okay? That's the highest level of professional executions, when the orders are there before the stock gets there. Ander, you played the Apple the same way, but which way? Did you buy it first, or did you short on the way up as JR and I did? Awesome. Okay. Teaching my traders well. I love it. I love it. My little babies. Cuckoo gaga. Little babies. Cuckoo gaga. Ah, my baby. All right. All right. What else is going on here? Oh, we've got Gold on the move today. Guys, look at Oracle. Look, you have Oracle producing somewhat similar to what C is producing. Remember, this is what you're after. Don't ever forget that. We're always after, if it's not a scalp trade, and that's something I should explain as well. This is not a scalp trade going for this. Now, this move is made up of three parts, right? Part one, the initial move, part two, the pullback, and part three, the new high, right? So 1, 2, 3. And once you get that, your morning is over. You're done for the day if you want to. Once you get, I call this the whale. Once you get the whale, you're done. A whale can be $300. If you're at a certain level, it can be $800. It can be $3,000, depending upon the size of your account, right? So the idea is to get the whale. And the whale usually forms inside of the first 20 minutes, sometimes as much as 30 minutes. All right. So we are heading to a whale complete in Oracle, right?